I'm Joe Benny. I'm with Hazelnut Grove. I've been an activist here on the streets in Portland since 2011 in Occupy Portland.
Yeah, I remember you very well from then. Like we've had some adventures together, but tell me basically a rundown. What's going on today and what happened?
Well, it was most people know the context where there was the vote going on today for the police union contracts, which there was a lot of vocal dissent about leading up to it. Many people came to testify, as is their right, for public testimony at City Hall today. City Hall decided to lock down City Hall and not accept public testimony. There was a lot of people inside.
Wait, you mean people signed up to speak and then they weren't allowed to speak?
Yeah, they even had their little tickets and everything, and we're waiting patiently to get in and have the testimony. But of course, the council members all locked themselves in a private room with armed police security and didn't let the public in to testify. So I was out front. I was not one of the people standing inside. Apparently, they said, "All right, everybody, get out," and gave them like 10 seconds to clear the space before they.
10 seconds?
Yeah, they said it lasted about 10 seconds before they were assaulted after the request to leave.
Well, I can't wait to go through the video footage and put up a counter.
Counter and see it. Well,
yeah,
it usually is though. They usually move really quick with that.
Oh
shit.
yeah, I know.
And they immediately brought a lot of physical force with people standing on stairwells and everything else, shoving people down stairwells. They started firing pepper spray inside the closed area. I was standing up front, and all of a sudden people started running out yelling, "Medic, medic, medic." At which point I came running around, and by then the stormtroopers were barreling out, clearing the front space.
And by stormtroopers, you mean the RRT squad?
Yeah, the RRT squad.
Okay.
You know the ones that like to dress up so scary to intimidate everybody?
Sure.
In all these years of peaceful protesting we've been doing here, we've never hurt anybody or really caused any real damage, but yet they still feel it necessary to gas us, assault us. They were jacking in out front here. They were jacking in less than lethal rounds, saying they were preparing to fire. So
they said that out loud?
Yes.
Oh wow!
And everybody kind of played back from the line, of course, when they started. All right, and it was like, oh man. So
wow.
This is the typical police terrorism we have to put up with. We're just coming down to try to do our civic duty.
So do you think this has anything to do with the inherent conflict of our mayor and police commissioner being the same person?
Yeah, absolutely. That's part of it. That's part of it. The mayor has far too much authority to be in charge of the administration and then also be in charge of the police bureau. It's kind of like a conflict of interest because they're asking for money and he's their boss, and so he's giving them more money, and he's doing it behind closed doors.
Yeah, it's like okay, pay increases for their officers that are already at a higher run on the pay scale as a bribe, so that we get rid of the 48-hour rule. So that what? They get treated like everyone else?
No,
like, that's ridiculous.
There's
I know.
requirement for how long now. They don't ever have to testify. There's no law or rule that tells them when they have to talk.
Oh, really?
That's the way the new thing is worded. They
really?
Just removed, yeah, they were nice. They removed the 48-hour rule. Now there's not even a compulsion at 48 hours.
Wow. Amazing.
A time limit. They want as much time as they need to figure out. And they get to review.
Because a regular citizen has to be questioned immediately. Right. Your statements can get used against you in court, like by the officer, right if you've been tasered, right if you've had head trauma, anything.
Yeah, you don't get any of that time to figure that shit out.
Wow.
So we got this dangerous mob. It's like fucking. This is worse than any conspiracy theory on organized mob controlling your fucking.
Absolutely. Like Portland Police Bureau and the relationship between Portland Police Bureau and our city council and our police commissioner / mayor is corruption on a level that reminds me of Brezhnev Russia, or all
the shit we were taught to hate when we were growing up that Russia supposedly did wrong.
Right, exactly. Or just creepy, yeah.
And then to see the level of violence they bring for something like that, to defend their contract, that they get to show up with guns and armed force and assault people, but we can't show up and just yell, we're pissed off that we don't think this is legitimate.
Or even speak in council.
Or in council, exactly. Even wait your turn.
Or anything you'd like to add, man?
Fuck the police. That's what I have to add. Fuck these evil motherfuckers. They need to quit their job and get on the other side of the line and start really defending the people instead of being. If you ever wanted to know how it happened or what happened in Nazi Germany, you're watching it fucking take place right now. These fucking thugs do anything they want. They tell you what you vote. Look at our presidential election. It's fucking insane.
Right. Right. I mean, basically, two sociopaths running for the job of Slavery Incorporated. You know,
every day more information comes out of how just dishonest and unethical they are, and everybody goes, "Oh, well, you know, not so bad."
Yeah, I mean, personally, both options scare the piss out of me. Both Hillary and Trump. I'm terrified of both.
Is it gives all these other crazy motherfuckers a legitimate excuse to act up.
Right.
You know, they're like, well, look, our president acts like that. Why don't we fucking act like that?
Right.
It's fucking ridiculous, and I'm done. We've been kind of taking it easy on them for the last 3 or 4 years, but I think it's time to fucking notch the volume.
Yeah, man, it's time. It's time. It's time to bust out some more Occupy Portland stuff. That's what I think.
I think so too. I think it's time to start bringing it to them.